This game is really good so far. Pierce woke up in an asylum, installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley who helped him escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders. Before dying in full view of the detective, he accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune decided to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. Bum, bum, bum. Crazy. Do we keep going? Is that a thing we do? I'm wondering if we should switch games. Could be built like Prey, where some things are only available if you take certain abilities. Yeah, but I wonder if it's like Prey in that it doesn't actually fucking matter. Because Prey is one of the worst examples of a game where decision making matters in recent history that I could think of, right? Like, because it's like this stupid frame of a simulation within a simulation, you know? Whereas, like Mass Effect, I don't know. Could you think of a better example right now? Like, I don't know. I was mostly disappointed with the actual effects of your choices and abilities when it came to Prey. But I did like Prey and thought it was a good game. I just really didn't feel like that diversity actually was impactful. I didn't feel like the choices were actually very impactful either. I mean, there were only like 2 or 3 endings. It felt like the variants were very bad. Good night, Farron. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I'll probably go in one more chapter, and then I'll have to call it for the day because I am sick. But that chapter was really long, so... Fuck. Cephalopods!
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Stinking cephalopods. Stinking cephalopoblises. Maybe I missed one book? No, that's 2 books away, though. No, it's 1 book away. No, but Expert is level 4. I would have definitely had to have put all my points into medicine or something. My character needs a drink. Should I explore? I can't imagine there's anything that I would have missed.
No. I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this.
Alright, that's better. Let's find out what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about this.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Fucking terrible.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I want to know about... I don't want to be rude to her, though.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
No, we don't fucking know. Like, what the fuck just happened? But I think my character needs to confront the truth.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow.
That's it?
Perhaps
that
I'll
was
find
the only
a link
option
between her husband's
I chose
death
wrong.
and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
I want to know how you made it out of that cave. Why don't you
The
tell
other
me
night's
your
events are still confused
fucking
in my head.
story? I want to hear your side of the story. Who said he did? Well, I don't know. I want to ask him. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector of the friend of the painter who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the shambler, but that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Alrighty, here we go.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private
Any
detective.
food?
We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Oh,
Well,
cat.
well, look who's here. You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
Bum, bum, bum.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
I don't know what to order for food. I need soup.
May I inquire
It's my
as to when
island.
you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings.
That's all he talked about.
Please forgive
Typo.
my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Died screaming?
What happened to your husband is terrible,
Hey,
Mrs.
Barnaby.
Sanders.
How's it going?
But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute?
How are you doing today, Barnaby?
And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
I'm not very eloquent.
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very
Hey,
kind
being
to you.
dyslexic.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce.
I have not
I would be grateful
seen
if you could tell
a
me what you
JoJo
expect
ever,
of me,
actually.
and then leave.
Did he speak to you of us,
Did your husband
Shambler?
talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take
Did you
a
ever
look
finish
for
Overlord?
yourself,
I finished Overlord
if you
yesterday.
feel so inclined.
It's very good.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
I need food. I can make it to the end of this chapter, I guess. Overlord Season 3. I finished yesterday. The anime. Yeah. Okay.
Did she really care for him after all?
I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I am sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return to his body to you. At the moment of his interment, you assigned a discharge allowing me to dispose of the body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you. Fuck. Well, I mean, he ripped his own eyes out, so that would cause him a lot of issues, but fuck.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
A Shambler? Is it? Oh. Alright, I guess we're already reconstructing. Come on, Ifrit. Blechum Tam Tara Deepcraft. Blech Tam Tara Griff Deepcraft. What the fuck are you talking about?
A house of artists. A house of artists. Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? A house of artists. Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally."
Oh,
What
she
did
gave
Sarah
it to him
Hawkins
as
fear
for
so
free.
much that she didn't want to sell a painting?
That's right, I forgot she gave it to him for free.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
I have to figure out my food situation, y'all.
She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
Ah!
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Oh my god. Oh no. Shambling man. Shambling man. I'd like to ask your relation to Ms. Cat.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
An audio recording that Sanders left his for his wife, Irene. Wow. Ever play the third Rusty Lake game? Not yet.
Irene,
I will.
I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
Does anyone else see like
I can't take anymore. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
the smudging on the H in phonograph to make it look like pronograph?
Those accursed paintings, that accursed Sarah.
Pronograph. Grade A pronograph.
I could use one of those. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Forget the Shambler, please. Wow. The Whale and the Cod. Brief history of Darkwater.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
What does Amerindian mean? Oh, American Indian? Huh. I've never heard that before.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Ooh. Oh, we must have missed volume 1. Since now this is volume 3. This volume spends time on the Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. You actually have such pretty... Hi, 9K hit points. It's so nice to see you. Thanks for posting the baby puppies. You have such pretty eyes. I love them. Thank you, Anime Gamer. That's very kind of you. Key to the Sanders Gallery. It's been a crappy month. I'm sorry to hear that, friend. More medical stuff. We are now professional medical doctor person. Pro fresh. We are pro fresh. I had pancreatitis and my mother did 2 weeks later. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. Would you read the book? Read the book. This will affect your destiny. I wonder what things affect your destiny in this game. It's such a cool game. It's Encyclopedia of Monsters and Unknown Creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. No, I didn't want that. Oh, okay.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a
This
habit
game is
of
called
it.
Cthulhu. It came out
I've
this
got
week.
a
It's
lot
a
of bad
Lovecraftian
habits.
investigation
Some
game.
can be more fatal than
horror
others.
investigation game.
What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
The wedding was phenomenal.
Worry me.
We had a great time.
Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
The snake booze was surprisingly smooth. It tasted like reptilian booze.
And you? What brings you to the
So it
Sanders
tastes like
home?
booze with like reptile
I'm here on
meat in it.
business.
I don't know what else to say.
Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
I like Kat. I think she's a cool character. You didn't seem to be out there long. Well, I mean, you don't stay much longer than a wedding. For a wedding. I assume Bill wants to spend time with his new wife.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without
No,
some sweet
I
looking
arrived
over my
Monday
shoulder.
night. The wedding was Wednesday night. I left Thursday afternoon. Cowboy Saying Stiffer was crying. Bill has no no shame when it comes to putting other people's low moments on display, huh? Yeah, Sniffer had a hard time of it. He's going through heartbreak. It's rough. He did cry. Whoa, look at this fucking gallery. What the fuck? This is cool. This guy's got all kinds of cool occult
These
shit.
artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
No, he's
These
telling wedding
artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
stories. What do you mean wedding stories? I don't think Alex cried at the wedding. Oh, he might have cried a bit after it. To be fair, people kept fucking picking at his scabs, his emotional scabs. All the stuff that happened while everyone was there. It was a
The
good
public
time.
entrance to the gallery.
It was a really good time, actually. It was nice to spend time with. You know what makes me really nervous? Is that there's hidey holes here. Am I gonna be getting chased down by a fucking monster? Am I gonna get fucking chased down by the Shambler guys?
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
An art gallery for fucked up shit. It looked beautiful from the wedding pictures. It was. I didn't take too many photos of the actual wedding. I figure that's why they hire a fucking photographer. Also that it's not really my wedding to share. So I kind of avoided taking like wedding photos in excess. I took a photo, I took a couple selfies and shit. Oh, lots of hiding places. What are all these daggers that I can interact with? So many daggers. Guess I need the right dagger.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Damn. This is crazy. The art in this fucking game is really cool and enticing. Alright, here it is. Le Chambler. What's behind it? On the ground.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Far from possessing the talents of Sarah Hawkins, Sanders drew a dagger with a tortured form down to the smallest detail. The guard carries a strange esoteric symbol, a recurring feature of his correspondence with Sarah. Let me see if I can find that first. Some people don't believe in marriage, that's why I asked. That is not it. 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 Would you get married if you found the right person? I absolutely would. Yeah. I know it's not important to a lot of people, but it's kind of important to me.
Why was he
That's
so
it.
interested in old weapons?
It's back there. Back right. Alright, let's fucking examine it. Yeah, I was pretty sure I'm gonna get attacked by a fucking shambler right now. Oh my god, no, don't go into the painting. Oh my god, the painting, no! Whoa, look at that fucking thing. Oh my god. Examine.
What the hell was that?
Fucking death, man. Fucking death. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna try and hide. Please go away. You make me very uncomfortable. I wonder if I could use the light on it. There's like a way to hold the light out. Yeah! Yeah! Be gone, beast! Oh shit, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Alright, well, I just wanted to try that. Whew. That's not the true. More like when the hits acid click. Yeah, that's accurate. It's not as Lovecraftian as it should be. It's pretty Lovecraftian to me. God, I'm fucking hungry. I'm like, I need food. I need money to buy food. Fuck. It's fine. I'll go grocery shopping, I guess. After I go do this. We watched this. I'm gonna watch it. Alright.
What the hell was that?
So, like, can I hide from it? Did it see me? It seems like it saw me. I don't get it. I gotta get to the dagger, obviously. How the fuck do I get across this barren ass landscape, though? Jesus. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm dead. Damn you, Cthulhu! I hope you weren't too attached to your entrails. No, they were attached to me, though.
What the hell was that?
I think I'm supposed to hide here. Like, I'm pretty confident. Oh my god. So if I like flashy doodle him? Is that okay? Can I give him the flashy doodle?
Down. This dagger looks different.
What am I supposed to do? Did I get him? What? Was I supposed to hide at that point? What? I have the dagger. Oh my god.
What the hell was that?
Thoughts? Do I have to get the dagger and then hide again? Is the dagger not actually important? I need to use. My theory is I have to use the dagger on the painting. Okay, that's my theory. But it doesn't look like the dagger is protecting me from this monster. How the fuck am I supposed to get over there? Crack the case, get the dagger, and... Oh my god. Please call me.
This dagger looks different.
Thoughts? Anyone got any thoughts? I need thoughts.
What the hell was that?
Oh no, I'm dead. What are you supposed to do? Can you run by him?
What the hell was that?
He just kills you. He's a shambler. He's a shambling man. Am I just dead? Am I not dead? Am I super dead? Are you kidding me? Does he see me? I don't see him.
Down. This dagger looks different.
Go, go, go. Hide. Can I, like, save now? Shit. think I gotta get to the painting. Oh god. This is scary! Bites nails harder. Can't help. I don't see him. Do you guys see him? I'm going for it, I'm going for it, I'm going for it. Fuck you. Stab it! Ah! Don't touch me with your long arm. Stab it! Oh. What the fuck? Oh my god. Darkwater, thank you so much for those bits. Holy shit. What am I going in? Am I gonna stab myself?
What's the matter with you?
Holy shit. Did
You
we
sure
kill
you
the
won't be
painting?
needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I'm not an occultist.
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
Jesus.
I think so too.
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see
She
your antique seller.
suspected.
I still got things to settle with Irene.
Fuck. People know more than they're letting on. Hey, Smashlin. I did miss you. I miss you so much. I got a cold. I need dinner. Should I keep streaming, guys? I'm done with this game for now. I'm having a blast playing it, but I need a break from talking. I attacked the painting with the knife, and it sucked the monster into it. I got to see Chris Hadfield play Space Oddity live. That's awesome. I've already gone 5 and almost 6 hours, and I'm sick.
Where's the bookseller?
But I will keep going if you'd like. I'm just not going to keep going with this game.